What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and this is the first review video for Power Rangers Week. Just as a reminder, if you comment on this video, you will be entered in a contest to win a set of the Target exclusive metallic Rangers from the movie. These are the 5-inch figures, as you can see. So, yep, all you have to do is comment once on this video and you'll get one entry into that contest. That review will go up Friday, and each day this week I will be posting up a new Power Rangers review, and if you comment on each of those videos, you get another entry. You get up to 5 entries, guys, okay? But you have to comment once on each video. Alright, so for this review, I have the Wave 2 of the Legacy Power Rangers Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Blue, Pink, and Black. So it's a triple review this time out. And this is most of the wave. There's also the Power Rangers in Space Red and Yellow that came in this wave, and we will be reviewing those tomorrow. So just to take a look at these guys, we have the Blue Ranger here. And now the Blue Ranger and the Black Ranger have the same body sculpt throughout. They just have different heads. So let's take a look at that. It's a really nice head sculpt. These guys, the Legacy figures, have really great sculpts. I really like them. I just like the body type. Some people think they're a little too bulky, and that's fine. But for action figures, I dig them. I really do. They're really cool. I've been all in on this line so far, and I've dug them. If you haven't seen, I did do the Legacy Movie Rangers a couple of weeks back, so give it a check to those. So, but yeah, these are the Mighty Morphins, and yeah, that's a nice helmet. Looks good. There's a little bit of paint chipping along here on the white. Not sure if that's it came like that or if that's happened here. But the rest of the paint looks okay. We got the blues. There's no shading on these guys. They're very, very plain. But I kind of dig that aesthetic. So, I mean, everybody knows this by now, but, you know, the one thing that they messed up on is they gave these guys silver belts instead of white. So, yeah, not sure what happened there. But, I mean, it doesn't look bad if they all had silver belts. I think that's pretty cool. Here you have his morpher with the power coin in there, and that looks really nice. Hard to see, but it is sculpted in there and it looks pretty cool. So yeah, it's not bad. The Triceratops there, and again you got blue here on the gloves and on the boots. So not a lot of paint, but it's there, and it works. It looks good for these types of figures. The only accessory he comes with is this little holster with his weapon there. So yeah, it's plain, it's simple, but it's cool. It's a little bendy. Got white, red, and a little silver at the tip. And he can hold it in his hand. There you go. A little awkward, kinda, but it's not so bad. I kinda just dig these in their holster, to tell you the truth. And all three of them come with it, so I actually am not gonna be looking at those any further. Let's take that away from him. Articulation on these guys, if you've never seen them, are pretty good. Heads on a ball joint and a hinge at the neck. So, very cool. Get a lot of range of motion there, but you know, it doesn't look up too high, but then with this ab crunch, he can look up further. Looking down is no problem at all. It goes all the way around. His shoulders are... This is interesting. So, I think they changed the shoulders for this wave because they're... Listen to that. They are much more ratcheted than I recall the the first series being. And I don't have any first series here with me, but I do still have this guy here. And you can see they're very soft, even for this movie wave. But yeah, very, very tight ratchets, which I like. And then you get a swivel there, you get bicep, cut, double jointed elbow, even though you can't really go up that high because of the glove here, but there is a wrist swivel there. I mean, a forearm swivel and a wrist swivel and a hinge. So lots of range of motion there. Lots. You do get a big ball there, you know, almost kind of reminiscent of a Revoltech joint or Figma joint, you know. He goes back and forth. No ratchets on this. I think that's supposed to be. Maybe not. You got waist swivel. Again, interesting. Legs have a lot of range of motion there. You got the T joint there. So it goes up a lot, kicks back. Not so much backwards because of his butt. And then you got thigh, double jointed knees, a boot cut, and really nice rotation and swivel in his foot. So very good, very, very, very good articulation on these guys. Super good. I really, really dig them. I think in that department, they're one of the best domestic figures. They're just, you get a lot of range of motion in these guys, get them in a lot of different poses, and that's great. You know, I think they're doing a good job with that. Here's the Black Ranger. Like, I love Black Rangers. They're like so awesome. That's why this guy's still here. He's just my favorite of this line. So very cool. Again, all the same articulation. Not going to go over that again. I don't have any issues with this. So nothing really more to talk about. You know, it is really good, and I have, again, no complaints on this, or else I would show you. Looking at the head sculpt here, really nice Mastodon helmet. Looks really good. No issues on this one. Paint issues. You just get the nice gold in his eyes, which is cool, and the silver tusks. His mouth looks good. So very nice helmet, really cool. Paint looks pretty good. I got a little bit of a scratch there, not a big deal. You know, his gloves and feet, his boots look fine. Well painted, easy. You would hope when it's this simple, his chest looks good. You know, they wouldn't mess it up. So this, you know, this is all they have. Don't mess it up. And his belt looks really nice with that coin in there. You can make out the Mastodon a little bit more than you can with the Triceratops on this one. That just kind of looks messy to me. The gold on that one. This one I could clearly see the tusks in there and stuff. I like the way the belts look. And again, I don't think the silver looks bad considering, you know, the Mmpr is that color. So I don't know. It's not a bad look. It's not accurate. And I just wish they did it to all of them. The Red Ranger and the Green Ranger do not have that from Wave 1. But there you go. There's the Black and Blue Rangers. They're pretty cool. I like the upgrades to their shoulders. I think it's an upgrade. Whenever I hear ratchets, I love the sound, so it makes me feel like it's quality. Pink Ranger does not have that. It's just like straight up hinged there. But we'll get to that in a second. Looking at her sculpt. Again, these are all similar sculpts for the females as well. And you know, so the ladies have that, and this is the same. I'm not going to look at that. But they do look good. I like the sculpts on these. They're very nice. As you can see here, this is the in space one. So the bodies are the same. They just change various things. They add a little more here and there, so depending. But the base bodies are all the same. So if that's a problem with you, then these figures aren't for you. But you know, I think it's a good way to go for these. You know, like it gives the collection kind of a unity that I really dig. You know, it's pretty slick, in my opinion. But yeah, the sculpt is good. I like how the skirt is sculpted. I wish it was a little softer. I think that's something they could work on, make the skirt a little softer to get better leg motion, but otherwise it does look fine. Her helmet looks really good. I like it. A pterodactyl, very nice. Pterodon, like the eyes there, very nice. Visor's nice and glossy, really cool. We will check out her individual articulation in a second. The rest of the paint looks good. Nothing to complain about here. Very simple, very nice. And taking a look here. Again, some of these are a little tough to make out, but you do appreciate that they did put sculpt work in there, so not bad at all. I dig it. It's a nice looking figure. So head, again, same thing, ball joint and a hinge there. She looks good down, pretty good. Up, okay. Actually, I think she looks up better than the guys, so that's pretty good. Shoulders, again, on the hinge and a swivel. Bicep. And single jointed elbow for her. And her wrist is on that same hinge and swivel. Waist, I believe that's a ball joint in there, yeah. So there you go. For that, get a lot of motion on her. And you got a waist swivel as well. And then the legs is where it gets a little tricky because of that skirt. It's really hard to get her to do the splits, but she does have, and I mean even forward, can't really kick forward, so that's a bit of a problem. I really do want them to make this softer. So you got, you know, the thigh cut there, double jointed knees, the boot, and the ankle pivot and hinge as well. So a little less articulation, no double jointed elbows. The skirt really hinders her, but I don't know, she's kind of a little floppy when you do that because of her weight, her abs, but like she doesn't like flop when you stand her, so that's fine. You know, I think she looks really good actually. I think this is one of my favorites so far of the series. So I just like the look, and I like the pink they used. It's just a nice looking pink, and you know, these guys are good. I think these guys have been these guys might be the best ones yet of every series so far, but we're gonna look at the Space Rangers tomorrow and see how those fare. So I like these. Definitely think they're really cool. They've been out for a little while now. So, and Wave 3 is coming out, and the Legacy movie Rangers are out now as well. So, I just haven't had a chance to get to these Wave 2 ones, so that's why I am doing them as part of Power Rangers Week here. Alright, so I hope you dug this video. Please check out my Facebook page, ULTRAZILLA Toys, for photos, for news, for all kinds of stuff. And if you could like, comment, subscribe, and share here, I would really appreciate it. Again, a comment on this video gets you an entry into the Power Rangers movie giveaway. Alright? So I appreciate it, and until next time, peace out, peeps.